Hello there, and welcome back to the Claire Codes channel. I've shot this video now twice, maybe 3 times before. Include some great clips of me pre-sunburn. Hello there. Hi there, and welcome back to the Claire Codes channel. And yeah, I basically just want to thank you, my viewer. Thank you for still watching my channel. I'm not like a big YouTuber. It doesn't matter that I was gone like 4 months or so. But I'm really grateful for just all my subscribers. I have not forgotten about you. I just want you to know that. Yeah, I still check in on the channel and I'm like, oh yeah, remember when I used to make tutorial videos? So now I want to come back. I want to make more videos. This is my moment. This is our moment. I don't know where I'm going with that. Updates. So I am now employed again. I have a new job, yay, in the development space. I am a freshman developer, which is basically a junior developer. Yeah, and I'm liking the job so far. So without further ado, I'm going to talk about my job process, my job hunt, finding jobs, and what some of the coding assessments I took look like. And then also I'll pepper in some little clips from previous takes of this and maybe a house tour. We'll see. I think I can include that. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into it. So I'm going to briefly talk about my job hunt journey and what it was like. XOXO Claire Codes. So first, step 1, apply to jobs, right? Simple, just apply. Step 1, what? Study for coding assessments. Oh yeah, because we're in a dev field, so when you apply to jobs, you're also going to get coding assessments. Step 1, build apps. Oh yeah, because they're gonna also maybe want to see apps that you've built, or you're gonna have to show apps in your portfolio and you want to keep going. But which is step 1, and I want to still apply to jobs, and I need to build apps, and I need to study. Whew. Okay, let's all take a deep breath. That was the conundrum I felt like I was facing, right? It was the balance. It was figuring out, what do I need to do first? Because everything kind of drains you, right? Applying to jobs, finding the right jobs, looking out. But then you don't want to get to the next step with that company and feel unprepared. So I would kind of go through these cycles where I'd be like, well, right now I need to study for coding assessments and I can't apply to jobs. But then if I didn't feel like I studied enough, I would kind of kick myself and get down about that. And it's hard to study sometimes when you don't also feel the reward of, okay, you're doing, or like when you're not in a group setting or you're in school and this is like self-study. I think I learned that was something that was hard for me, especially like if you're not during the pandemic. It's hard to do a lot of things, and if your mental health, I guess is where I'm trying to get at, isn't the best, like mine was during that time period, it can be really hard to just to shower every day, as opposed to like something that takes a lot of focus and like studying coding. And then I love to build, to make, and that is one of the reasons I love this field so much. So sometimes I would get so in the weeds of applying to jobs and algorithms that I'd be like, wait, what am I doing? Like, oh yes, the love for building. So whenever I had a chance to actually like make something and have that reminder, like this is what I love to do. So finding that balance is important. So making a schedule, and I first and foremost want to recognize that this is a very overwhelming process. If you're in it, it's going to be okay. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I think if you just keep trying, from my experience, if you try and you work hard, you will get rewarded. So, yes, I'm not sure if I said this earlier. I'm filming this out of order, but I got a job. And I'm still learning, like on the job and off. And that's also a reason I love the field of programming. There is so much out there. There's so much to learn. And it's kind of, it's great. And then it also feels like, yeah, the moment you stop learning, right, then you're not progressing forward. And that's when, let's focus on the good things. That's a great part of this field. So again, find what works for you. yes, apply to jobs, yes, study, but at the same time, remember what brought you to dev work in the first place and be sure to pepper that in too. So keep going. You might face a lot of rejection. And I say might because, yes, it's typical to face rejection, but you can also hard work and luck, right? That's what this is. This is a lot of hard work, and luck definitely goes into it. Oh, you thought I was gone? One last thing. I have this new light, and let's see, I can change the colors. So, oh, let me have to. There we go. So we have red. It's me pointing at it. Blue. Yeah, I can name colors. So proud of myself. So please let me know what color you like best for the next video. I think those are all of them. Yeah. Now we're just going through them again. Okay. Again, see you later. Bye. So this is my room. I have some art on the wall over there. Hopefully you can view that. So that's one piece of my art. I bought this little corner bookshelf, which brings me joy. It was recently my birthday, so I have some of that on the wall. Then we can pan over. There's some more of my art. This piece actually, ooh, please don't mind me. It says Happy Summer Claire, and it's something I used to make art for my grandma all the time, and then one summer she made that and hung it on top of my bed, and when I was asleep she drew it and then put it beside my bed, and then I hung it up and my mom framed it when I was away at summer camp, and it's been on my wall ever since. And then some more of my artwork. I have been painting. I want to keep painting more. I got one of those letter boards. So fun. And let's check out. We have a little bit of a closet area. That me. Kind of tried to clean for you guys. We'll see. I need to do laundry. Yeah, so that's a tour of my room. Okay, so now I want to show you some of the projects I did for some of these companies that I was trying to get a job at. This was part of the application process. They asked me, hey, can you build this app? Or here's some code, can you edit it or change it in the way, can you fix it up? I've gotten a plethora of different assessments, challenges, what have you. Some that were all right, take your time. Some were we're going to send you this email. You have an hour and a half to email it back. So there was a definite range. I'm going to show you two of them. Unfortunately, my computer kind of died on me, but I was able to save a bunch of things, but not everything was saved. So again, always back up your everything. Back up your life. Your computer could die at any moment. No. But seriously though, make sure you have copies of things. This is a reason that GitHub is so great. Put your code up there. You never know. And I was lucky that I had things like this cat lookup app that I will talk about in a minute, that I had it in my drive because I had sent it to the company. Otherwise, I was looking at it on my desktop and I was the folders were there and there was nothing inside. It was pretty devastating until I was oh, I actually do have backups of this. Okay, so a company just out of the blue, it was kind of interesting because I didn't expect them to. Anyway, it kind of was a fun assignment. Nothing to do with expectations, and I won't get into the company, but they wanted me to build a cat lookup app. So the requirements were that you had a dashboard. So they gave me a little bit of a design, and then you click on a cat, and you have the ability to edit it. So you can change the name, the owner, the image, or you can just delete it. Goodbye, Whiskers. And then there's also a view count. So as you can see, I clicked on Juniper, the view count's 1, on Pluto 1. Now the view count jumps to 2. So I did this using React. I want to say this. Yeah, a cat lookup app. And so right now I'm in the reducer. I have a store. So this is where this is the initial state. So start with these cats that have this state. But then I want to be able to open the edit form. I want to be able to select cat, and I want to be able to delete a cat. And then also update the cat. So I don't have, it wasn't a requirement that you could post or create a cat. So that was like one less thing I had to kind of consider when doing this. But I had a lot of fun. It's always fun to have like a cute, like fun twist as opposed to just like, okay, just have these people. Like, it's like, okay, we're going to do a Harry Potter theme. Okay, we're going to do a cat lookup theme. Okay, we're going to do this. You can, it's nice when you can have like twists on things. Like, even when you're in the field working, like if someone's really into Star Trek, right? Every of their test variables might be like a character from that. And it's kind of fun to, yeah, have interests outside of coding and incorporate them. Okay, then this is another company's site. They gave me a Figma file. If you've seen other videos on my channel, I've worked from Figma files before. So basically that's like a design. So I got the design of this whole page and then I had to build it from that. And so there's like the header section, there's the release, and I, put a hover effect on all of this. I think, yeah, the button's not so exciting. This was the most exciting part, was I found this React, yeah, this is the test. I found, it's called React Slick, which is like a slider, and you give it different settings, and then you can just incorporate what you need inside the slider. And as you can see for both of these projects, I used React, which is a tech stack I really like, and the other one was using React and Redux. Yeah, so those are 2 assessments I've gotten. Just wanted to share that, kind of share what I've been up to in my break from YouTube. I've been working on this. It's a React syntax highlighter study guide. And what does that mean? It means, like, if I go to string reversal, as you can see, I put in, using this library, I was able to put the actual code in like a readable form. Like, this is actually like a built-in, it comes with like the numbers. It does take a lot of work. Let's see if I can like go into the source folder, pull one of these components out. So for example, oh, and I'm kind of bummed because I didn't put the latest version up there, so I lost some work, but I will fix that. It's going to be okay. So as you can see, I had to like use backspace N to delineate every new line. Like, it's like the enter key basically. So it's kind of like, at first you're just like, what does this even mean? But then when you actually see it here in the highlighter syntax, each N gives it a new line and numbers, and it, there's different colors, I think. What am I using? Oh yeah, I think I'm using A11Y dark. But there were like other things like Dracula, but I kind of like the look of this one the most. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Thank you for watching this video. I am definitely going to be putting out some tutorials soon, and catch you later. Bye.